Hello my dear students, good afternoon everyone. Today we will discuss the introduction part of exercise 3.2, which is very important basic concept for the understanding of further concepts very easily. So in this lecture we will discuss the proof of cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1, which we will consider as trigonometric identities. Why cos square x plus sin square x equal to 1, why secant square x minus tan square x equal to 1, why cosecant square x minus secant square x is equal to cosecant square x minus cot square x is equal to 1, and also what do you mean by quadrantal angles, right? And again we will find the values of cos 270, cos 360, cos 180, cos minus 180, cos minus 270, tan, all those values we will find in this session. See, first of all I will consider a unit circle. What is that? Unit circle. What do you mean by unit circle? Unit circle means if the radius is equal to 1, radius of a circle is equal to 1, that we will consider as unit circle. So here I will see all of you. Here I will consider a unit circle with respect to origin of the coordinate axis. With respect to origin of the coordinate axis. So that means from here. So I draw a circle which is a unit circle. Unit circle means I told radius is equal to 1, right? If radius is equal to 1 on this coordinate axis, which is this is x axis, this is positive x axis, this is negative x axis, this is a positive y axis, this is negative y axis. So this is center point, nothing but origin 0, 0. From this 0 to this point, for example, if I consider as A, so what is the distance between 0 to A? Distance between 0 to A, 0 to B, 0 to C, 0 to D. Or if I consider any point here like E, what is the distance from 0 to that point is always 1. Why? Because it is a unit circle. So I will write this point as 1, 0. Right or not? X value is 1, Y value of 0. This point I will consider as 0, 1. This point I will write it as minus 1, 0. So this point I will write it as 0, minus 1. See this 1, 0, 0, 1. If we take any point on this coordinate axis, like for example A, B, this A represents value of x axis value. This B represents y axis value. Right? Now, this 1, 0, can I write it as cos 0, sin 0? Can I write cos 0, sin 0? See, this one I will write it as cos pi by 2, sin pi by 2, like an order pair. This one I will write it as cos pi, sin pi. This one I will write it as cos 3 pi by 2, sin 3 pi by 2. Why I am writing all this? Why? Because what is the value of cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. What is sin 0? Sin 0 is 0. Next, what is cos pi by 2? Cos pi by 2, cos 90 is 0. What is sin pi by 2? Sin pi by 2 is 1. When it comes to, this is 180 degrees. Na? Cos 180 is nothing but minus 1. Sin 180 is 0. And again cos 270 is 0. Sin 270 is minus 1. So if we, based on that angle, we can write cos and sin. If you observe this, this is an original ray. This is an original ray. In this original ray, angle is what? 0 degrees. This angle is 0 degrees, or we can also write it as 2 pi. That means 0 or 2 pi. If it is an original ray or initial ray, angle is either 0 or 2 pi. So that means for 0 also same point 1, 0, and also you can write cos 2 pi, sin 2 pi. Also values are same, that is 1, 0. Now instead of that, with some angle I will consider a point. That point may be E, you consider, with an angle x. With an angle x. If you observe this, I will drag from that point E to F. E to F I will drag. So as it point 0, F, as on x axis, I will consider here the distance from O to F, I will consider as x. From F to E, this I will consider as y. So it forms a right angle triangle, right? forms an right angle triangle. So those points are 0, F and E. So this I consider as Y and this as X, right? As it is a unit circle, what is the distance from O to E? That is equal to 1, right? That is equal to 1. Now, according to this right angle triangle, so what we can write? We can write x square plus y square equal to 1. So side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square, right? X square plus y square equal to 1 we can write. Now, according to this, so as it represents 0 angle means cos comma sine, cos on angle 90 means cos comma sine, here also cos comma sine, here also cos comma sine. That means based on that angle we need to consider cos and sine. Here what is the angle here? Angle x. Angle x means this point will become cos x comma sine x. That will become cos x comma sine x. Based on that angle, if you consider any point, it will satisfy. So if the angle is x, the point will become cos x comma sine x. So if it is cos x comma sine x, that cos x comma sine x is nothing but this length from 0 to f will become cos x, right or not? For example, in any coordinate point, for example, if it is the point 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3 is nothing but what? Distance from O to A is equal to 2, distance from A to B is equal to 3. So that only x axis and y axis, this distance only will become coordinate point. If the coordinate point is cos x comma sin x, this length will become 0 to f will become cos x, this will become sin x. If that angle is x in a unit circle. So as it is cos x comma sin x, this is cos x and this is sin x. As it is forms a right angle triangle, cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1 because this is unit circle. So that's why cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1. Not only for x, if you consider any angle, that may be cos square 0 plus sin square 0 is equal to 1. Cos square pi by 2 plus sin square pi by 2 is equal to 1. So whatever the angle you take, that cos square plus sin square always is equal to 1. So this is verified through this diagram. And also, why secant square x minus tan square x is equal to 1, guys? Why? Because secant square we can write as 1 by cos square x minus tan square x we can write as sin square x by cos square x. Here LCM is cos square x. So numerator 1 minus sin square x. If you observe this, cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1, we can write cos square x is equal to 1 minus of sin square x. Right? So instead of 1 minus sin square x, what we can write? Cos square x in that numerator. So again it will become cos square x by cos square x, which is equal to 1. That means second trigonometric identity also verified. Next we can also verify cosecant square x minus cot square x is equal to 1, again with this same method, right? So pause the video and note it down. See, from this, for example, if it is a unit circle, the angle from here to here, if the angle is y, see what is this point, guys? This point is cos y comma sin y. So based on that angle, point we can write. For example, if it is this is clockwise or anti-clockwise? This is anti-clockwise. For example, if it is anti-clockwise direction, for example, if it is minus x angle, nothing but anti-clockwise direction, then this point will become cos of minus x comma sin of minus x. So that angle we will write. So cos and sin is common. So whatever may be the angle, that we will write cos of minus x comma sin of minus x, like that. Right? Now, see all of you. If I consider a coordinate axis, this is y and this is y dash, and this is x axis and this is x dash. So actually coordinate axis is nothing but in a plane, if two mutually perpendicular axes cuts the plane into 4 equal parts, those equal parts we will consider as quadrants, right? Two mutually perpendicular lines cuts the plane into 4 equal parts. Those are we consider as quadrants. Now these 4 quadrants we will name it as, this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third, and this is fourth, right? As you know that based on the values of x and y, so signs will varies, right? So as it is positive x-axis, positive y-axis, this is plus comma plus, right? So here negative x-axis, positive y-axis, minus and plus, and this is a negative x-axis, negative y-axis, so minus comma minus, and this fourth quadrant, positive x-axis, negative y-axis, so plus comma minus. So these all you know previously, but how we can define by using this trigonometric concept is, for example, I will consider a ray with an angle x, with an angle x. If it is x, so for example if we draw a circle, so what may be this point? This point is cos x comma sin x, cos x comma sin x, right? Did you remember the cos and sin values from 0 to 90? Did you remember from 0 to 90? Like for example, if I consider sin, this is 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. What are these values? So 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, and 1. And if you consider cos values, these reverse. But if you observe from 0 to 90, sin values are positive or negative? All are positive. Did we get anywhere negative? Why? Because 0 to 1 all are positive. That means here in first quadrant nothing but 0 to 90. This is 0 degrees, right? 0 degrees or 2 pi. Anyone we can consider. From 0 to 90, this is 90 or pi by 2 we can write. So 0 to 90, both cos and sin are positive or not? So both cos and sin are positive. If cos and sin are positive, see all of you. This is sin, cos, tan, cot, secant and cosecant. As in this first quadrant both sin and cos are positive. What is tan? Tan means sin by cos, nothing but positive by positive is equal to positive only. What is cot? Cos by sin, again positive by positive is equal to positive. Secant, what is secant? 1 by cos, 1 by cos is positive, 1 by positive is positive. What is cosecant? 1 by sin, so 1 by positive is nothing but positive. That means in first quadrant, if you take any trigonometric ratio, that may be sin, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, cot, if you take anything, it is positive. That means in first quadrant all are positive. In first quadrant all are positive. When it comes to second quadrant, for example, if you consider this, what is this point? Minus 1 comma 0. That means cos is negative, in between cos is negative and sin is positive. So this is cos is negative, sin is positive. So minus and plus. Now what do you mean by tan? Tan means sin by cos, positive by negative. What is positive by negative? Negative only. What is cot? Cos by sin, negative by positive is what? Negative only. What is secant? Secant is equal to 1 by cos. Cos is negative. 1 by negative means negative only. What is cosecant? 1 by sin. What is sin? Sin positive. So 1 by positive means positive only. That means if you observe out of these 6 trigonometric functions, sin and cosecant are only positive in second quadrant. Like that. In third quadrant if you observe, both the cos and sin both are negative. What is tan? Tan is sin by cos, both are negative. Minus by minus, this tan is positive, sin by cos, negative by negative is equal to positive. Next, what is cot? Cos by sin, again negative by negative is equal to positive. But when it comes to sin, cosecant, secant, cos, all are negative. In third quadrant only tan and cot are positive. Now when it comes to fourth quadrant, in fourth quadrant positive and negative, nothing but cos is positive, sin is negative. If sin is negative, cosecant is also negative. If cos is positive, secant is positive. Why? Because secant is nothing but 1 by cos. Now, what about tan and cot? Tan means what? Sin by cos. What is sin? Negative. What is cos? Positive. Negative by positive is negative. What is cos? Cot. Cos by sin, which is positive by negative, which means again negative. If you observe clearly, first quadrant all are positive. Second quadrant only sin and cosecant are positive. Third quadrant tan and cot are positive. Fourth quadrant only cos and secant are positive. See here first quadrant 6 trigonometric ratios values positive or negative, again in 6. Second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, each are having 6 trigonometric ratios. Now 6 means 6 into 4, 24 positive or negative, you need to remember. So instead of that, so I will consider A from the first quadrant, nothing but all na. Next S from second quadrant, T from third quadrant, and C for fourth quadrant. If you remember these T, AS, TC, so you can tell any trigonometric ratio whether it is positive or negative in that trigonometry, in that respective quadrant, whether it may be in first or second or third or fourth. For to remember this AS, TC order, so I will make it as this is a all silver teacups to remember easily, or after school to college, or after, if it me, after school to cinema, or all students 10th class. So like that, in a easy way you can remember this. Nothing but here first letters you need to remember AS, TC. So I will follow this one, all silver teacups, easy to remember. Nothing but A. This is about first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Anyone you can remember. AS, TC means first quadrant A. A means all are positive. Second quadrant S. S is nothing but sin. If sin is positive, cosecant is also will become positive. Right? This is about second quadrant. Now when it comes to third quadrant, T. T means tan. If tan is positive, automatically cot also will become positive. Next C. C means cos. If cos is positive, automatically secant is also will become positive. So this is about a sign of trigonometric ratios or functions. So trigonometric functions in this respective quadrants. For example, if I ask in third quadrant secant is positive or negative. In third quadrant secant is positive or negative. In third quadrant which letter will come? All silver teacups. In third quadrant T means T, tan and cot. So only those two are positive. Secant means, so secant is not there, so secant will become negative. So like that we can remember easily. So signs of trigonometric functions in this respective quadrants. So pause the video and to note it down. Now we can remember the values of sin 90, sin 180, sin 270, sin 360, and also cosecant of minus 270, secant of minus 180. All the values you can remember by using this one. See, for example, see guys, I will consider a unit circle. So I will consider a unit circle in which one ray is rotating in clockwise direction, another one is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. First we will discuss about anti-clockwise direction. So this is about clockwise direction. Clockwise direction means angle we will consider as negative angle. In anti-clockwise, angle we will consider as positive angle. See, for example, so this point is 1, 0. This is 0, 1. This is minus 1, 0. This is 0, minus 1. You know. So here also these are common. 1, 0. This is 0, 1. This is minus 1, 0. This is 0, minus 1. Now, how we can find the x values? Nothing but here x values is nothing but x we will consider as angles here. So those are 0 and pi by 2, pi 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. So these values when for cos and also for sin. Then the text will consider as a positive angle which is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Now you tell me what is cos 0 value. This is angle will be 0 now here. From 0 to a angle will be 0. 0 means cos value 1, sin value 0. Very simple. Next, it is 90 degrees, nothing but pi by 2. If it is pi by 2, what is cos value? 0. What is sin value? 1. Right? Next, this is semicircular, nothing but this is 180 degrees, or we can consider as pi radians. If it is pi radians, what is cos value? -1. What is sin value? 0. Next, it is 3 pi by 2. Angle nothing but 270 degrees in terms of degrees, or 3 pi by 2 in terms of radians. Then that cos value will be 0 and sin value will be -1. Next, if it completes one rotation, nothing but this is 2 pi radians or 360 degrees, both are same. Or we can also consider as 0 degrees. 0 degrees means again it is cos value 1, nothing but cos 2 pi 1, sin 2 pi 0. So that means if you came to know cos and sin values, so remaining values tan, cot, cosecant and secant, those also will be easy to find or not. For example, if they asked what is the value of tan 3 pi by 2, nothing but tan 270 degrees. So they won't ask in these examinations what is the value of like that, but while solving the problems it will be very useful. For example, if they ask to find tan 3 pi by 2, what is tan 3 pi by 2? Tan we can write as sin by cos, sin 3 pi by 2 by cos 3 pi by 2. Right? What is sin 3 pi by 2 value? -1. What is cos 3 pi by 2 value? 0. So any real number by 0 is nothing but undefined. So tan 3 by 2 is nothing but undefined. So like that we can find remaining cos, cosecant, secant, cot, tan. These all values, pi value, 3 pi by 2 and also 2 pi. This is when it comes to anti-clockwise direction. If it is in clockwise direction, this is 0 degrees. Nothing but, for example, here also x, and this is cos and this is sin. So 0 degrees, minus pi by 2, minus pi, clockwise na, negative angle, minus pi by 2, minus pi, and this is minus 3 pi by 2, and this is minus 2 pi. Here you should not confuse. See all of you. If it is minus pi by 2 means don't consider this pi by 2. In anti-clockwise direction, from here to here will become 90 degrees. So pi by 2. In clockwise direction, not in this direction, in clockwise direction, this will become 90 degrees. Nothing but minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2. If it is, if the angle is minus pi by 2, this point we can write as cos of minus pi by 2, comma sin of minus pi by 2. But what is cos of minus pi by 2? Value is 0. Right? Cos of minus pi by 2 value is 0. When it comes to sin, sin of minus pi by 2 is minus 1. Cos 0, sin 0, nothing but 1 and 0. Next, what is cos minus pi? So from here to here it is minus pi. Right? Actually this is 180. When it comes to a clockwise, this is minus pi. Nothing but what is this point? This point we can write as cos of minus pi, comma sin of minus pi. But if you observe, cos of minus pi is minus 1 comma 0, cos of minus pi comma sin of minus pi is minus 1 comma 0, and also cos pi comma sin pi is also minus 1 comma 0. Understand this? So what are these values? So minus 1 comma 0. Next, minus 3 pi by 2 is this one. This is minus 3 pi by 2. What is minus 3 pi by 2? Cos of minus 3 pi by 2 comma sin of minus 3 pi by 2. Those values are 0 and 1. Next, if it completes one complete rotation, nothing but minus 360 also you can write, minus 2 pi also you can write, or 0 you can write, or 2 pi you can write. Why? Because this came to stable position or nothing but initial position. So those values are 1 and 0. So don't confuse, but easily you can tell any one of those values. So in this today's class there will be no assignment, but what you need to submit is for sin, cos, tan, cot, cosecant and secant. So for all these values you need to write and show 0 degrees, pi by 2, pi. So this is 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3 and pi by 2 and pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, and also, so this is one table, and also you can extend up to minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus pi, minus 2 pi. So these all values you need to write and you need to submit to me. So all positive and in anti-clockwise and also clockwise direction, those values up to 2 pi you need to write and submit, right? And before that, if you observe, from 0 to 2 pi one complete rotation, right? After 2 pi it changes to again initial position, right? Again if it start means again no need to write like 2 pi plus. See for example, so what is the value of sine 420 degrees? Sine 420 degrees. Do you know sine 420 degrees? No, we don't know. But by using these quadrantal angles, we can convert this into very small angle, like sine 420 degrees. We can write sine 360 plus 60. We can write 420 is nothing but 360 plus 360, which is equal to 420. Now this sine 360 plus 60, I will write it as sine 60, which is nothing but root 3 by 2. Nothing but sine 420 degrees is root 3 by 2. Why sir? Why? Because if it is 360 plus, that means after when it completes one revolution, like this is 90 degrees, this is 180 and 270 and 360. To get 420, again it should become 60 degrees, right? So after completion of one revolution, again it done 60 degrees. So that 0 to 2 pi. So what we have done, that we will remove. Again freshly we will start from where? From 0 to 60 degrees. So 420 degrees we can also write like sine 360 plus 60, where 360 we will consider as 0. Why? Because 360 degrees or 0 degrees both are same. So we will write directly sine 60 degrees, which is equal to root 3 by 2. That means every trigonometric value will repeat after the interval of 2 pi. Every trigonometric value will repeat after the interval of 2 pi. For example, sine 60, as I said, sine 60 degrees is equal to sine 420 degrees. Why? Because 60 again plus 60 we will write as a pi by 3. Pi by 3 plus 2 pi. What is that? Pi plus 3 to 6. 6 plus pi, 7 pi by 3. Nothing but pi by 3 is also equal to 7 pi by 3 in terms of these trigonometric functions. Sin pi by 3 is also equal to 7 pi by 3. Sin 7 pi by 3. And tan pi by 3 is equal to tan 7 pi by 3. Nothing but for every angle. For tan pi by 2. What is tan pi by 2 value? Actually tan pi by 2 is nothing but sin by cos. Sin 90 is 0, sin 91, cos 90 is 0, so tan 90 is 1 by 0 is nothing but undefined, right? Now this tan pi by 2 is also equal to tan 2 pi plus pi by 2. Why? Because after an interval of 2 pi again value will remain same. So 2 pi plus pi by 2 is nothing but 2 to 4, 4 plus 4 pi plus pi, tan 5 pi by 2. So tan pi by 2 is also equal to tan 5 pi by 2 and also equal to 4 pi plus pi by 2. So after 2 pi again it is 2 pi. It completes 2 revolutions. Again this value also will become same. 2 4 8, 8 pi plus pi is equal to tan 9 pi by 2. So like that these values are all will become same. This is about today's class of the introduction exercise 3.2 in the chapter trigonometric functions. In next class we are going to learn what is the domain and range of these trigonometric functions. As the chapter is trigonometric functions, in functions already we have learned what do you mean by domain and what do you mean by range. Domain means set of all first elements which have images in second set, and what is range? Range is nothing but an elements in set B which are related to set A. So the domain and range we have discussed in previous chapter functions. Now what is the domain and range of all these trigonometric ratios? Sine, cos, tan, cot, cosecant and secant. So these are domain and range we will do in tomorrow's class. So until then, take care. Bye.